What's up, YouTube? My name is Graylan Stewart. Thanks for joining me today. My channel is all about wholesaling real estate. However, today, I'm just going to try to do a little blog. It's really about just something that's on my mind. My shirt right here says person in process. And I got this sweatshirt from my church, actually. I know you don't know me well, but I'm a believer. And, everything I do is for God, and everything that I have is from Him. So I truly believe in in Jesus Christ and all that, and what He's done for my life and what He can also do for yours. But I'm not here to preach to you, because I'm definitely not a preacher. But this shirt right here, person in process, it can mean a lot of different things, whether it's spiritual, physical, mental, business wise, whatever. But it just kind of makes me think that a person in process, obviously spiritually speaking, yeah, we're all people in process. Trying to reach that ultimate goal. You can't gain salvation, through works. You get it through faith and belief. But we're all kind of in process, just living life, one day at a time and taking it in stride. But it also makes me think of even in the wholesaling real estate world, we're just people in process, a person in process. Your business is in process at all times, always growing, learning, trying to get better. It's all about the journey, in my opinion, not necessarily the destination. Because obviously, in wholesaling real estate, the destination is really ultimately, making, pretty good income, maybe turning that into passive income for future, and that's kind of the long-term goal. As far as the destination goes. But the whole process is the part that I kind of embrace, because it's building that business and, watching it grow from zero and to get bigger and better, as time goes and as your effort, as you put in that grind and hard work, your effort increases and you're rewarded for that. And it's the same thing, I think, spiritually speaking, you're putting in the time and effort, with God and being good to people and that kind of thing. But the ultimate goal, is that destination of heaven, but it's the journey that, God gave us on this planet to live life and to show others, the real meaning of life, and what it's all about. But person in process, could also mean to me in, even in a personal way, as far as physical goes, we're always, especially when you get older, like I'm getting older and older, it feels like, obviously we all get older every day, but your body changes, you're always a person in process, whether you're working out or you're laxing on that, or you're eating good or you're not, it's just kind of a person in process. But that's just the way life is. Everything that we do in life, is just a process that we're going through at the time. It's about, how are you going to make the best of that time? And that's really kind of what's been on my mind. I just thought this shirt was cool. The sweatshirt was cool. It's a cool saying. Doesn't know exactly what they mean by it, person in process, but it really makes you think, in all aspects of life, not just spiritually, but maybe physical, emotionally even, and but business-wise, is this channel is about wholesaling, so I'm not trying to drop a lot of drama on you, but just kind of giving you my thoughts, and how the process of wholesaling can be super rewarding, if you go through all the things it takes to get to the next level, and I'm always trying to level up. I'm never satisfied. I almost feel like if you ever get satisfied, you can get stagnant. And that's when things can kind of go downhill for you. So I'm always striving for more, striving to be better in every aspect of my life. Like I've said in other videos, my goal is to be the best at everything that I do. I don't always reach those goals in every aspect of my life, but I definitely strive for that, because I believe if you're always, yearning for the next step, yearning for something better, then you never stop growing. Um, and you never really fail unless you quit. That's what I feel like. There's always stumbles along the way and hiccups and different things that you're going through, whether it's business or personal, but you don't fail unless you absolutely quit. So it's just, you just take those things as a learning, as a learning process, and you just move on, learn from it, try to get better from it, and do better. So person and process, business wise, wholesale wise, is, obviously you have to start somewhere. If you're brand new at wholesaling, obviously you're starting brand new. Don't overthink it. Don't just study forever, analysis paralysis. Actually take action. You're going to learn as you go. Yeah, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have some stumbles and hiccups and issues along the way. That's just part of life. That's part of being human. And that's part of any type of business, whether it's wholesaling or not. You even have hiccups along the way if you have a 9-to-5 job. Obviously, everything is not all perfect. So that's just kind of what it is. If you've decided to do real estate and do wholesaling in general, then go all in at it. Whether, even if you have your 9-to-5, that's great. But from 5 to 9 or 5 to 10 every day until you make it happen, you got to put in the work to get to that ultimate goal. If you're wanting to quit your job, or if you just want a side hustle, that's awesome too. But at the end of the day, you still have to work at it to actually get checks, okay? But don't overthink it. Wholesaling, like my whole business, has been a process, and I'm still learning, still growing. But obviously when I first started out, didn't know much, just learned from YouTube like you're doing right now. But I implemented the things I was learning like right away, didn't wait for it. Obviously I learned as I went, made a lot of mistakes over the years, but I've learned from those mistakes, so they weren't failures to me. They were just hiccups, and it ultimately got me to the next level or the next step in my journey. So, obviously starting out, you just start slowly doing deals, and then, eventually I started turning that into a business to where I can actually duplicate and replicate those things. And I started building systems and processes to where I can ultimately build a team, because, the systems and processes really run your business, but ultimately the people that you hire are the ones that run those systems and processes. So it takes all those things to make it all work. So it's really important. People is the biggest challenge in any business, and probably in any aspect of your life in general, for that respect. But that's why it's important to hire good people. Hire really slow, but fire really fast. You've probably heard a lot of people say that, and that's so true, because, just like I've had, really bad employees at times, and sometimes it was harder just to let them go when I knew it wasn't a fit. I always try to, always almost put a square peg into a round hole, for lack of a better term, but just trying to make it work for them, because you want people to succeed. I think us as humans, or as people in general, we want people to succeed, especially if I took a chance on them in my business and they're not doing well or whatever. You want to help them. Obviously, you want to set them up for success. That's why you got to have, SOPs in place already when you hire someone, standard operating procedures. Because if you don't have that, then you're already kind of setting them up to fail. You've got to have people, count on you, because their families are counting on you. Once they take a step, they're taking a leap of faith on you, just like you are on them. But at the same time, you have to have A players on your team for it to really grow the way you want it to. And if it's not a good fit, it's easier to let people go early on as opposed to drag it out over time, because that all that's doing is wasting both of your times when you already know the ultimate result. So anyway, we're all people in process. I know this is kind of a, just a little vlog type of a video, but I hope you got value out of it. Just kind of share my heart with you. If you are into real estate and wholesaling, you want to learn more, I definitely got a lot of videos on this channel. So please tune in, watch all the videos, ask me questions, drop me a comment. I'll always reply to those personally. Reach out to me on social media or whatever. I'll be glad to help you. Ultimately, we are all in it together, and I believe in an abundant mindset. There's plenty out there for everyone, so why not share with the world, your experiences. So everything that I do talk about on my channel is from real life experiences. I don't promote any products unless I personally use them. And I'll tell you the truth, what really works good, what doesn't, in my experience. And what doesn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you, and what does work for me may not necessarily mean it works for you either. So that's why you just kind of got to take all these different things and piece them together to what really works for you and your business and your ultimate goal. So anyways, hopefully this is valuable. Please like and share, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop me a comment. I'd love to answer your questions if you have any, and reach out to me on social media if you have any other questions. I'll definitely reply to you and try to do my best to help you out as best I can. So anyways, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.